Hello, subscribers. Today or tonight, whenever you're watching this, I am doing my first screen trailer, but also my third uh uh trailer review. So that's kind of a tongue twist mouthful. But I meant to do this, but right when I meant to do this, the day when this dropped, I I first originally saw it. I was tired. I was exhausted after work, so I really didn't want to do it the next day. I was supposed to have my teeth pulled. But I didn't. I was gonna do it that day, but I was also tired that day too, and really agitated. So I didn't do it that day either, obviously. So I'm finally getting to it now. So let's just let's get to it. Ah, shit. I will say this. I'll let it finish. Yeah. That works for me. I will say this before I let the trailer finish, though. Um, I do like the 2018 copycat title card poster look. I love the 2018 Halloween idea. I thought they would do this with the whole uh what was it, back in 2021 Scream movie, but I guess they waited until this one to do it, which honestly I think uh was still really cool to do this. The whole wrinkled, dirty uh mask. Um and I love the title card where it says Scream Remuneral. I don't say that word perfectly, but Scream 6. Um, and I love how it turns red. Obviously we're going back to Scream numbers, which I'm not mad about it. There are some Scream fans that are mad about it. Honestly, not sure what I mean. If they were gonna go back and to kind of going back to numbers, they should have just put Scream 5. Even though, yeah, there might have been backlash if they did do a number and not been able to do a 6. But come on, let's all be honest with ourselves. They would have still done a 6. If number 5. Anyway, Paramount. And sorry. Um Normally I do this after the trailer, but I'm too excited. I love, even though, yeah, it could mean anything because it's a camera over the New York City. But if you guys really want to think about it, I love how they just did this. Yeah, you got the roads on this side, but if you take those two roads on the side, the building is out. It looks like a V. A V. For, uh, which in the title that you could also see here as part of the Roman numeral for 6. in a city of Matt.
Guys?
No one. Here's your scream. All right. Now I'll finish. Now I'll finish. Complete reviewing it by. Um. I want to say that could be a character from Fortnite, just not completely perfect character. Because I know there's a a character in Fortnite with a hamburger head. So I want to say that could. Or just a random person in New York wearing a hamburger mask. Because it could be his favorite food. Um, right here, I know I'm gonna say his name wrong. Hang on. Uh, okay, yeah, I would say his name. I would have said his name right. Uh, the man or woman, I kind of paused it a little quick, where it's kind of blurry, but, that person right there is dressed as one of David Bowie's looks, uh, back then. So that's one thing I did cut. Um, right over here in that very back corner, it was supposed to be a Chucky and Tiffany. I know it could be any ginger and blonde type character, but I want to say that could be a reference to Chucky and Tiffany. Now, definitely, all the way up there, let's get a little better picture, is a reference to Ready or Not, which I'm planning to get that sooner or later. Because I did like that to a certain point of view. Crap, glasses. Um, but it's supposed to be a reference to Ready or Not because she got the wedding dress and the bullet thingy. Don't know what it's typically called, but yeah. So, um, uh, anyway, sorry. Um, we got Sam. Um, um, Randy's nephew and Sam's sister, and then that guy that's supposed to be one of the newbies that's gonna get killed or might, who knows. Back there, in the very back between Randy's nephew and him, is Babadook. Is supposed to be dressed as the Babadook, which she referenced and Sam's sister referenced in the beginning of Scream 5. So I think it's funny because it's like a callback, not just to one horror movie, but like to its own horror movie franchise. And then right here you got Jason. Right over here you got some dumbass idiot that doesn't give a shit of wearing a ghost face mask. And over there, right behind Ghostface, a dumbass wearing Ghostface mask is supposed to be a reference of Hellraiser, Hell Priest, or as everybody like to call him, Pinhead. And then Ready or Not is on the train, and you actually can tell who is actual Ghostface, or unless they're waiting to put the gloves on, because I rewatched this trailer so many times where it's like where I think the person who is Ghostface is gonna wait is already has their gloves on and standing out from everybody, and so and then you got that person back there and that other person right there doing Ghostface, and not even giving once again another group of people not even giving a shit of
Guys?
another person wearing a Jason mask. I wanna say could be uh Grudge or The Ring. Could be wrong. Com- Comment down below if you know what horror movie they're trying to reference with her behind him or her in the Ghostface mask. And then you got him or her. I just love how, you know, and I personally feel like the main killer, the leader, the the one that's giving orders, basically the number one Ghostface that plans all this shit, doing all this shit, is actually gonna wear the dirty, wrinkled, cracked Ghostface mask, and the sidekick, the number two Ghostface, is wearing the clean silk white Ghostface mask. Because we don't see that Ghostface right there wearing the cracked, dirty, uh, old, wrinkled Ghostface mask, unless it's some idiot on the train just doing a bad, horrible prank that's asking to get stabbed or shot or tased in the nuts. Um, like they did in what was it, season 2 of Scream, the TV series from MTV. So they could try and recap what they did in that show, which I think they could, and I would actually enjoy it. So we could actually have it in this timeline, this Scream universe. So we not trying to be mean. I know Sam not Sam Carpenter. Uh, West. I know West helped on the MTV Screen series. Uh, and that was also his baby. Uh, on the side of the original Scream was basically the MTV, which that's why MTV was quickly be that was able to be quick to do a first season of Scream because they had West on the project. But um, I just think we haven't got it in any other Scream movie. I would think there would be a dumbass out there that would have done it by to Sydney, but to or to Randy or Dewey or Gail. Knowing Gail should carry around the taser. But uh but for some dumbass to do it to Sam Carpenter and Sam's sister and Sam's sister's friends, yeah, I could also see someone doing that, including with them being in New York. There's a lot of dumbasses in New York. Um, but when I also saw this scene, I was so upset. I was crying after I saw that, and I really wanted to see more. Because, not trying to be mean, okay, yeah, I liked Randy. I was a fan of Randy. He was a nerd that basically knew every angle. I was pissed that Randy died, even though I know Scream 2 came out like way before my generation. But this is still somewhere around my generation. And it's honestly, since Randy's niece is the nerd version of him and not the nephew, and the nephew is like some big jock. But since Randy is basically her uncle and supposed to be the nerd about every horror movie and know about can point out every direction the Ghostface is doing. I will have to say, I hope she survives and does not die in this one and in the next Scream movie, because I will be mad uh if her brother survives over her, because if Randy's niece dies and Randy's nephew lives, not trying to be mean, but where's the common sense in that? Second of all, I not trying to be mean, I would rather see Randy's nephew die over his niece, because I could see his niece surviving a lot more longer than her brother can. I mean, I'm shocked her brother didn't die in Scream 5. Um, Now that is one thing I did like about the Scream MTV series, is that the nerd basically was able to survive not just season 1, but also season 2. So, um, but I will always be more of a diehard fan to the Scream movie franchise. So, drop a comment down below. What's your favorite Scream movie? Who's your favorite Scream killer? Who's your favorite Scream killer duo? Who would you who, who did you like as number 1, and who did you like as number 2? because you could like Billy, but you could also have a different type of second right hand Ghostface hand killer. Um, what's your favorite kill in Scream? What's your favorite line in Scream? What's your favorite action chase scene, kill scene in Scream? Um, 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 do you like this new path that Scream is heading in? Do you think they should have even touched Scream at all? Um, what do you think of the whole Sydney issue money thing? Anything that deals with Scream, basically, just comment it down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button because if you're a newcomer, I welcome you with open arms, like I do with all my subscribers, and I still do, new and old. Um, and don't forget to hit that like button. Have a nice day or night. Peace.